Welcome everyone, my name is Nicole and this is video 2, class number 2, from my trip to the Catalinas. So we are in the Catalina Mountains, Mount Lemon, up on this beautiful rock face overlooking Tucson. This is where we're going to have our yoga class. So if you'd like to join me, this will be our 20-minute hip opener sequence. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Maybe you want to sit on a bolster, up on a block, however. And let's go ahead and actually start in a Baddha Konasana here. So yeah, I know we're not warmed up, and so you don't have to do nothing crazy. And you can bring your feet way out in front too if you want, make more of a star pose. Find a comfortable position, and you could still be sitting up on something here too. We're just gonna sway side to side a little and grow through our spine. Get as tall as we can. Lightly roll those shoulders down your back. And then let's just breathe here deeply in through the nose and out. And if you'd like to set an intention for the class, now is a great time. Just a word, anything that resonates with you, calls to you, that maybe you'd like to see more of in your life. And let's bring our hands to heart center, palms pressed together. And then let's clasp the fingers and roll the wrists out. Little figure eights here, or infinity signs. Rest your hands down under the knees, lift your knees up, and then go ahead and bring them behind you. And we'll come onto all fours. And you can have your feet flat or toes curled under. And from here, let's go ahead and start getting into the hips a little. We'll start by extending that right leg back behind, and then we're gonna draw it in and then circle that knee, making really big circles. Get into that hip. And drop that knee, and we're gonna switch left knee. Really extend that foot behind you first, and then knee in the navel, and start those knee circles. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Now send your right leg behind you once more, and this time we're gonna bring it into the navel, but step it through, and then go ahead and extend that back leg. Lift your left knee off, and then squeeze those legs together on the inhale, and then exhale, press out the back heel, sink a little through your hips. Use blocks on either side here if that's helpful. Inhale, squeeze, lift. Exhale, press those legs away. And then drop your back knee and press your right heel down to send your right hip back in line so you're level on your pelvis, half splits. Inhale, halfway look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, and then step that right knee back. And then for the left side, left foot comes through. Step that right foot back, lift the knee, and you can have hands on blocks on either side of that foot if that's helpful. And then inhale, squeeze, lift through the pelvis. Exhale, press away, press out that back heel, sink. Inhale, squeeze, lift. Exhale, press away. Now, lower your back knee, and that knee is going to be under your hip. So right knee under your right hip, press down through your left heel, send that left hip back, making level. Inhale, halfway look up, and then exhale, fold. And then inhale, come forward, lift the back knee, turn the toes to the long edge of your mat, and then from here, press down through your hands, lift up, and then pull, like even pull more length into your spine. Use blocks here if you need. I kind of have built-in blocks there. It's like gives me a little kind of fun. And then exhale, drop the head, fold over. You can, if you want to clasp the hands behind the low back and bring the wrist over, you can. Your choice. Hands on your shoulders, inhale, halfway, look up, and then from here, we're gonna turn the toes out some, use some skandasana, side to side, exhaling down, inhale through center, exhale, you can stay high or come low, your choice here as well. And then inhale, back through center. Inhale, halfway, look up. And then from here, we're gonna turn the heels in. Prepare for goddess, so squatting down low, hands on hips. Maybe sway side to side some. Keep breathing. And then inhale, straighten the legs, and exhale. Fold over once more. Inhale, halfway look up. And then turn back to the front of your mat. Heel lifts. Step back into plank. Pause here. And then go ahead and step that right foot through between your hands. And then you might want to move it over to the side of your mat a little bit, so you can come, bring both hands in here. You can stay high, or if you want to come down lower on your forearms, that's cool. Keep drawing, energetically drawing that knee into your body. Keep the back knee lifted for this time, and then keep extending strongly out that back heel. And then if you came low, come back up. And then we're gonna step into plank and then step that left foot back through now. So the other side, open the foot so you have more space. to stay high or lower on your forearms, come down, breathe. And then if you've come low, come back up high. We're gonna step to plank. And then go ahead and lower the knees and widen them. It's not as wide as the mat for child's pose here. Toes touch. And then you can use your hands to press your hips back towards your feet. Lower your head on the earth or to a block. And breathe. You can normally have your toes flat, but this may sound weird. I don't want to ruin my pedicure. And then inhale, come on up. You can shift your hips off to one side, send them around, and your feet around. And then let's come back into our Baddha Konasana for just a moment here. You can bring the hands behind, press down, maybe so you're closer to your feet. Keep pressing the feet together with that slight drawing in sensation. Breathe. And then re-straighten. And we're going to start with the left foot on bottom. And it's going to come not into your pelvis so much, but out a little ways. Foot flex strongly. And then this top foot, logs of fire, is going to come across. And if it looks like this, and this is really sensational, put a block right there and take some pressure off. It'll feel wonderful. And then over time, and with breath, maybe it'll relax down. Feet flex. Press your hands into your feet and your feet into your hands to help draw length into your spine. And just breathe. Maybe stay up tall. Pick wherever you're feeling lots of sensation. Not too much, not too little. And just send your breath there. And inhale, come back up, lean back to come undone. And we're gonna switch sides. So the right leg is gonna come on bottom. Left leg is gonna come on top. And when I look down between my legs, it looks like a triangle. So there's that space with my shins are a little bit further out in front of me. My feet are flexed strongly. And then I'm gonna press my hand into my feet into hands. Pull length into your spine. Feel like you're getting taller. And then exhale, go ahead and fold over or stay at your sensational point. And just breathe into it. I think a lot of times we run away from our sensations, and so yoga is the opposite. So you want to be very aware. So notice what's happening inside of you. Notice what you're feeling, It is very much an internal practice. Inhale, come on up. And then we're gonna send our legs out now for a little wide-legged forward fold. So you want your foot flex and your heels pressing down, a little micro bend in the knees, and the same kind of like drawing into sensation to activate your hamstrings underneath your legs. Maybe stay just high and breathe here. Or maybe you feel like you need to fold forward into it. Listen to what your body tells you. Breathe. And then inhale, go ahead and come up. And to come out, hands under knees, lean back gently, gently. Come on out. And now we're going to prepare to do a little, to come down onto your back. So and from on our backs, we're going to go ahead and grab for the outside edges of our feet. Draw the knees down. A little happy baby. Press our whole head back into the earth. And then lower the feet and cactus the arms and maybe have the feet about mat width apart. And then just tick-tock the knees one way and then the other. Inhaling through the middle, exhaling off to the side. And then hug yourself into a little ball. Squeeze all your muscles tight. Hold your breath. When you can't hold it any longer, you're going to release out into Shavasana. Feet roll out. Palms turn up. Take whatever shape calls to you. Anything that's going to bring you the most comfort. And just take several moments here to integrate your practice. I will sit and hold space and guide you out in just a moment. If you like to come out, roll your right side, take a deep breath in. Otherwise, stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. Push yourself back to a seated position. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope that was an enjoyable one, and I hope you enjoyed the views. The light within me sees and recognizes light within you. Take care.